Hi everyone. Welcome to Dynasty in Florida, Game 16. In an interesting twist, I will be playing for both teams today. As a member of the 1961 Yankees, we won the World Series in 5 games. As a member of the 1967 Cardinals, we won in 7 games over the Red Sox. For the Cardinals, I will be playing right field and batting 5th. For the Yankees, I will be batting 4th and playing right field. Today's starting lineups show an impressive group of players with tremendous baseball skills. Here are the starting lineups.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dynasty in Florida. This is Game 16. We're playing 61 Yankees against the 67 Cardinals.
Yep, we got a hefty wind blowing today too, left to right at over 20 miles an hour. Anyway, it's top of the first. After the first 2 people grounded out, Brock and Flood, McCarver just drilled a double into the left center field gap. So now we've got a runner at second, 2 outs with Cepeda up, Cepeda or Sepota. We don't know that idea how to pronounce it. Okay, here we go.
Let us know. Let us know in
the comments how to pronounce his name. All right, here we go.
Not a good day to wear a wig.
304 with Cepeda or Cepeda. And that's going to be another hard ground out to second. It's 3 hard ground outs to second this game. Everybody hit him hard, but McCarver's the only one that got it through. So that'll end the top of the first. 0-0 score. Going to the bottom of the first.
Okay, folks. The Yankee version of Roger Maris just hit a home run. So let's roll to see where it went.
Well, possible home run. Oh, there it is. Possible home run. Go ahead.
99.
Okay, 99, and he is a lefty pull.
Lefty pull.
Lefty pull 99. That might help me. Lefty pull 99 is to left center. So that's the only time he's going to hit it to opposite field. And that helps because the wind is blowing left to right. So he's going to lose 30 feet on this distance. But again, we still have the...
and we have to add 40 to the roll. So.
Right. 40 to the roll. 0-3, 43. And he's got A power, right?
A power.
B?
A.
Yeah. 43. And that's going to normally go 365 feet, but it actually only goes 335 feet. So we just have a deep fly out. And actually, I theoretically should look at the field, but I can't imagine that that's out at all. 335, Petco, and that's going to be just a long fly out. All right.
No, Petco's up here.
It's even worse. It's a long fly out. You've got to go way. My goodness, you got to get over like 400 feet. Holy man. He would have had to roll at 430. Actually, hit it to the worst part of the ballpark. All right, so that's going to be a deep fly, center field. 346. We had a legit shot there with the lefty up and everything. He hit it totally to the wrong spot.
Is this Berra?
This is Howard.
Where did Howard go?
You still got that on?
Yeah. We'll be back.
Okay, guys. It is the top of the 3rd inning with 2 outs. Lou Brock has singled to center. And we have a pitcher with an outstanding hold rating on, so it's going to be difficult to get a reasonable jump against him. But we're going to give it a try. This is a good chance to steal, especially with Flood up next, who is not a home run hitter. So I need a runner at second to try and drive him in. So here we go. So we're going to roll and see what kind of a jump Brock can get. And that's going to be about as unreasonable of a jump as he can.
Yep.
So that's going to be a terrible jump, which means he's not going to be able to get off the base enough. And the pitcher's just watching him. So we're going to go back to a normal sequence here. And Kurt Flood is just going to hit normal. No chance for the stolen base for Brock here. We could have chanced it, but would have been a little risky there. 366. Flood up. 366 is going to be a base hit. Too bad we didn't steal the base. Probably would have scored. Base hit, line drive into left field. I have an opportunity to go to third with the runner, but I'm not likely going to do that. But just in case, what's your left field is on?
That's Yogi Berra.
And he's a -2, right?
He's a -1.
-1. Okay, so no problem. I'm not going to go. No chance going to third with 2 outs, chancing it with McCarver up. Solid hitter. So, McCarver up, 2 outs. First and second, here we go. Let's see if the Cardinals can score. And that looks like it's not going to be a score there. 0-16 is going to be, and he's going to hit it hard, but he's going to line out right to the second baseman. And so McCarver's going to line out to second to end the inning. Cardinals lightly threaten, but we will go to the bottom of the third in a 0-0 ball game.
It's time for a sneeze.
All right, guys, we are in the top of the fourth. Zapata, whatever his name is, he walked. So we have a runner on first with nobody out. Roger Maris up. Obviously, not going to do anything stupid, trying to steal or anything like that. Let's let Roger Maris hit, especially with the wind blowing left to right. All right, here we go. 6:30, and he's a lefty.
Hard ground out to second, shortstop.
We got a hard ground out to shortstop, so that's going to be an automatic double play. 6-4-3. And that erases the runner, so now we have 2 outs. We might as well stay live here and see if Javier can do something. And this is going to be a 595. That sounds like a range.
Outfielder's range.
All right, so we have an outfielder's range here. Javier is a righty spray. This is going to be a 73 with a righty spray. And this is going to be drive over the head of the right fielder. So Roger Maris is going to have to try and run this down. And what's Roger Maris's range?
He's a B+.
This is a B+, so Roger Maris has got pretty good range here. And the wind's going to be pushing this away from him. And it looks to me like he's going to run that down. Drive over the head, and Maris is going to run this down and make a nice over-the-shoulder catch. Good job by Maris. Okay, so we're going to call this an L9 exclamation point, and I'm going to put down overhead. And Maris is going to make a nice play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth, tied at 0.
All right, folks. We had a chance before with the possible home run. We kind of, with a bad roll with the direction, really, really unfortunate for the Yankees on that one. But
And now we have the powerful Mickey Mantle, who just hit who's got a possible home run going, and I would think it's likely with the way the wind is blowing. And that's a 78 for direction. That's not as good. This is going to be a lefty pull. That's also pretty bad. That's going to be to dead center field. So the wind is not going to help him at all or hurt him. The ball carries at a -20 here, so he really has to scorch this ball. But we know Mantle can. Okay, so that's going to be a 64. And he's an A, I'm sure, right?
yeah, he's in there.
He's an A, and the ball is going to carry -10 feet. 64A is going to go 380 feet. So it's a pretty good drive. I just don't think it's going to be good enough here, but maybe 380 feet is going to be over the center fielder's head for a triple as it rolls to the wall.
Nice.
Okay, so Mantle does not get the home run, but he is able to get a triple over the center fielder's head to start off the inning. Okay. And that's going to bring up Roger Maris.
469 is a high fly out to right field.
All right, so we got a high fly out to right field. Mantle has an opportunity to tag up if he wants. And I've got Roger Maris in right field. So Roger Maris is going to try and throw out Roger Maris if Roger Maris tries to score.
This is Mantle. This is Mantle.
Oh, it's Mantle.
He must.
Oh, that's right. Mantle's going to try and score.
He must be like.
I'm sorry.
Is that me?
Roger Maris may get a sac fly against Roger Maris.
Yes.
Okay, so he's a -1. And I know Mantle's very fast.
I'm going to go. Yeah, he's a 10.
Okay, so obviously, so here we go. We got a 9 trying to score. And there's no reason not for me to throw. There's nobody else on. So we're going to give it a try. Pretty good chance for Mantle to score here with his speed. But go ahead and give it a roll. We got a 9 trying to score. Rolling 2. Okay, and he is going to be safe standing. We gave it a shot, but Mantle gets in there very easily. So this is going to be a sac fly for Roger Maris for the first run. We're going to call it a sac 9. Okay, and with an RBI, safe standing.
Clutch hitting by the Yankees as they jump first, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, they've had several deep flies. This one just got over the center fielder's head.
Still got one out here. 7:45.
7:45.
Right.
Okay, so let's see if Gibson can recover from this. 7:45 against a righty. That's going to be a strikeout. So that's going to be the second out of the inning. And now Berra's up, and we're going to try and throw him a couple of bad balls because we know he'll chase him.
Oh,
And
we'll say it's a 96.
Doesn't matter because it's whatever it is. It's going to be a possible error.
Possible error.
Possible error against our pitcher. Okay, so our pitcher here is Gibson, and his error rating is a 100. We got to go to the special possible error on the pitcher's chart. Okay, but with an error rating of 100, it's not likely, but still possible. Possible error on the pitcher. Okay, we're going to roll 3. Okay, 437, and that is going to be a easy one hopper to the pitcher, and he's just going to get him out easily. No error here. So Gibson's going to get him easy. So Gibson lets up the solo shot to allow the Yankees to jump out to a 1-0 lead as we enter the 5th. And we got Maxville up. Okay, so if you're joining us, Ed Spezio just got a base hit to left field to start off the top of the 5th. We are at the bottom of the lineup. Maxville is up, and let's see if they can make something happen here. Last time we grounded into a double play. This is going to be, I believe, umpire. Okay, now under the umpire section, this could be a pass ball. Let's find out. So we're going to roll 2. 43. That is a control chart. Okay, so what's your pitcher's wild pitch rating?
A.
He's an A, and your catcher's pass ball rating?
Catcher pass ball rating is a B.
Okay, so it's not likely going to be a wild pitch. We got a very good guy at preventing pass balls, and we got a pitcher that rarely throws wild pitches. 66, that's almost certainly not going to be. And that is going to be a pitch in the dirt, blocked properly. And so now we are going to re-roll. All right, so ball 1. Here we go. Maxville up again. Let's see what happens. You want me to re-roll? No, it's an 8.
It's an 8.
876, righty.
876 is a high fly. 876. It's a high fly at the left field.
All right, so he flies out to left field. And now we have Gibson up. So I'm just going to make it easy here. I'm just going to try and sack him over. And so Gibson is his bunting is a B. All right, he's a B bunter. And what's your pitcher's strikeout per 9 innings?
4.7.
So we got a 4.7, 82, 4.7, okay, and an 82 is just barely. He bunted it in play, almost one of those misses.
Yeah.
Okay, so he bunted it in play. Now we got to see if it's a good bunt or not. So we may get a lead runner out. We're not sure what's going to happen here. Okay, we are on grass. We got a very good bunter. And 668, very good on grass. 668 is going to be sacrifice successful. All right, and we're just going to see who fielded that. That was to the third baseman. So sacrifice was successful. Third baseman fielded it. So this is going to be a sac bunt 5-3. 5-3. And that's going to get Spezio over to second, and that's going to bring up Lou Brock, who got a hit last time. So let's see if Brock can drive the run. All right. And that's going to be 018, and he just pops out to first. gets under the ball, and Stanford is doing a great job.
Yes, he is.
And so that's an F3, and he is shutting the Cardinals down. And one of the knocks on the Yankees about coming into this tournament is they got great hitters, but their pitching is light, but their pitching is doing quite well.
I think so.
All right, so here we go. We are going to go to the bottom of the fifth in a 1-0 ball game. Yankees lead. All right, guys, we are in the top of the sixth, and McCarver just hit a one-out base hit to right field. And so now we have Cepeda up. And let's see if the Cardinals can find a way to get on the board here. Okay, 552. That's going to be interesting because I believe that is range. Is it not?
Infielders range.
We've got infielders range here. So, let's see what happens. This is one of those things that could get through. Let's see how good the Yankees' defense is. 40. This is a righty spray. 40. And this is going to be a hot liner at the shortstop. Hot liner at the shortstop. His shortstop is Richardson. Quebec is the shortstop, and what's his range?
B+.
And Quebec is a pretty good shortstop. He's got good range, good chance for an out here. And that's likely going to be an out. That is going to be 14 B+, hot liner, and that is going to be speared. Makes a nice grab. So this is going to be an L6 exclamation point, and McCarver is going to be alert and not get doubled off there. And now Mantle's up. I mean, not Mantle, Maris.
Yeah, I think his foot's stuck on the base.
Maris, 644, batting lefty.
644 batting lefty is a hard ground out to second base.
Maris is going to ground out to second. And Maris is not having a good game. He's 0 for 3. And he's had 2 chances. Well, only with a runner at first, but he's not coming through as of right now. Okay, so now we enter the bottom of the sixth. The Cardinals are still trailing 1-0 against the 61 Yankees.
Alright, we thought the camera was going to fall off, so I had to adjust it. We got a lead off with a hit or walk.
No, it was a base hit to center field, ground ball right through the hole. And so Richardson starts off with a hit, and so the Yankees potentially on the move. And that looks like a pretty good roll, too. And this is going to be Quebec.
245 is a hard ground out to second base.
Hard ground out to second base, and Quebec, I noticed, is a 7 speed, so he's pretty quick, and he gives it a try beating it out, but he's not going to be able to do that. So this is a double play. 4-6-3, out by a stride at first. And both pitchers quit pitching quite well. And this is Mickey Mantle, 204. That could be a possible home run again.
Possible home run.
Okay, so Mantle, for the
So
second
glad.
time.
So glad you guys are here to see the third
This is the third possible
home run of the game.
All right, and here we go. So Mantle,
None of them
roll for location here.
None
Good
of them
chance.
none
This
of them home
time,
runs.
this time he hit the ball where he's supposed to. He pulled the ball. This is a lefty pull, 24. This is to dead right field. Okay, so that wind is blowing hard, and the ball doesn't carry here, but he's going to get 10 feet to dead right field. So he's got a legit shot at this ball going out. And
82.
And that's going to be an 82, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be gone. He's an A power,
Yes.
right? 82, losing 10 feet is going to go 410 feet.
Oh, that's gone.
And that ball is gone by about 15 feet. And Mickey Mantle hits a home run, and that is going to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead.
Let's go Stripes.
And now Roger Maris is up. 675. Maris, I know, is left-handed. And that is going to be a base hit, a ground ball into right field. So Maris is going to come through with a hit. And Gibson in the sixth, lightly struggling. That's the third hit he's let up. He did erase the base runners with a double play, but that's going to bring Howard up.
4-15 is a ground out to shortstop.
Routine ground out to short?
Yep.
Okay, so the shortstop's likely just going to flip it to second, so Howard is going to go down on a 6-4. And that's going to end the inning.
And the
Yankees
tack on one.
They tack on another run, and we have a 2-0 ball game. Gibson pitching well, but right now, Stanford pitching better. Here we go.
1 on, 1 out. Tom's rolling.
3:37. 3:37, and this is. It's too bad it wasn't a 3:07. It would have been a double off the wall. It looked like it was going to be a 0. But 3:37 is going to be a routine ground out to short. He is a 5 base running. Does your second baseman have a pivot move? Is that Richardson?
I think he does. The second base or the shortstop?
Second baseman, because it's ground ball to short.
He's got the pivot.
He does have a pivot. So, all right. So Bobby Richardson's got a great pivot move that's going to lower the speed here. So the only way Maxville's beating this out is if he rolls a 0. And that's it. Okay? And it's a 6, so that's going to be a double play, nicely turned. So this is going to be a DP.
Actually, on the Yankees, the second baseman, Richardson, and the shortstop, Kubek, both have pivots. So.
And now with nobody on, I'm just going to let Gibson hit, which I wasn't going to do because I had the runner on, but now Gibson's just going to hit so I can get a potential full game out of him. And that's going to be a 165, not likely to be a hit. And that is going to be a strikeout. Okay, so Gibson, I assume that he's a righty spread, yeah. So Gibson strikes out, and we will go to the bottom of the 7th.
2-0.
With Yankees. A 2-0 ball game.
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying Cardinals Yankees. Yogi Berra just hit a base hit, and now we have Johnny Blanchard, kind of my muscles move here, getting a few more bats in the game. 166.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. A possible home run.
We have a possible
every
home
time
run.
you guys join us, there's a possible home run.
All right, hold on a second because we do have an on rating here. I'm going to see if that matters here. Okay, and I'm surprised it doesn't here. Okay, it doesn't on the hitter's card, which is kind of silly. But, all right.
So we're rolling for direction.
Rolling for direction.
57.
57.
Blanchard's a pull. Lefty pull.
All right, so let's get the charts out here. 57, lefty pull. This is going to be to right center field. All right. And we know that we're going to gain 10 feet to right center. It's a pretty good shot there. And what's his
He has a power.
A power. So we got a good shot at a home run here. And that's going to be gone. Goodbye. A nice shot. That went about, let's see how far that thing went. That's going to be a really good shot. That's going to be about a 480-foot shot. Just an absolute blast into right center field. So Johnny Blanchard hits a home run, and that's going to make it a 4-0 game. And they are starting to get to Gibson. Okay.
771.
771 is a strikeout against Boyer. And this is the pitcher, right? Pitcher, Stafford. 513. That's going to be Bizarre. With the pitcher up. We have a Bizarre.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Roll.
Bizarre's 3.
Roll 3.
350.
350. Okay, check team morale on offense. All right, so we're going to have to bring you back for this because we got to check the team morale and see what's going to happen here. Well, that I can see happening.
All right, so we just read it wrong off the bizarre chart, and it was just a pop out to right field.
No, actually, it wasn't a pop out. It was a line drive with a right fielder made a nice shoestring catch, and simple as that. Okay, so we have 2 outs. Richardson up. 190. Re-roll that one. 199.
199. Line drive, base hit to right field.
We got a line drive, base hit into right field. And like I said, the Yankees are starting to get to Gibson.
269. 269 is a double down the right field line. Question mark on the runners.
Double down the right field line. We got a question mark on the runners.
On the home question mark. Let's see. Who is your right fielder?
That's going to be Maris, and he is a -1. I believe he's a -1, but I'm going to take a look.
7 trying to score. Me and my lineup's coming up. All right, I'm going to hold up here.
All right, so we got to double down the line. I am going to have to get a pitcher warm. I'm going to make a quick decision on this one here. I'm going to get, just in case, I'm going to get...
You set Jackson back down?
Yes, Jackson is back down. He's not warming anymore. And I am going to warm up Lackham. All right, just in case. All right, here we go.
Third and second, 2 out.
Second and third, 2 outs, 203. Mickey Mantle, that's going to be a possible home run.
Mantle's up?
Yes.
Okay. 203, 203, 203. Yeah, it's a possible home run.
So Mantle, it's a possible home run again. Okay, I gotta tell you, when we're off camera, I gotta tell you something about this.
All right,
okay, possible home run. Go ahead, roll 2.
I don't think I've ever rolled as many possible home runs in one game before.
Well, you've got Mantle up there.
Of course.
95, and this is going to be to left center, like it was last time. So this makes it a lot tougher. All right, so now you're gonna roll 2.
Gone.
And that's more than gone. And so Mantle crushes the ball and hits a massive 3-run homer.
Massive blast.
Okay. Massive 3-run homer. And so Mantle has a triple and 2 home runs in this game. And the Yankees have just opened up this game scoring 7 runs against the great Gibson. So hold on a second. Don't roll because I got to take this guy out.
Oh, okay.
Give me a chance to...
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to be all for Gibson. He's done for the day, and we're going to bring in Lackham. All right, and now that's your roll, right? 338?
No,
all right, so again.
You didn't want me to roll, so
that's fine. 843. Yeah, that's fine.
Put it back.
Who this is, Maris?
Maris.
843. And that's going to be a high fly out to right field. And that's going to be 3 outs. And
not without the Yankees.
Not without the Yankees crushing the ball, scoring 5, and take a 7-0 lead. Okay, and that's going to be a ribby.
All right, folks, you missed a lot. We'll have to catch up.
Yeah, kind of a 7-0 game here, so we weren't going to bore you with the Cardinals trying to make a comeback, even with a couple of base runners, but they've actually managed to put some hits together. So with a base hit, a walk, and 2 base hits in a row, they've managed to drive in 2 runs, and they are now sitting with bases loaded with the shortstop Maxville up. And the Stanford is now pitching tired. So I believe that Paul is probably going to make a pitching change.
Yeah, I got Clevenger coming in.
So Clevenger's your right-handed?
He's a right-handed.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to, I'll tell you what we'll do. Give us a few minutes to get some logistics done, and we'll bring you right back with bases loaded, 2 outs. So you can shut that off, Paul. All right, guys. So we have, like the Yankees are destroying the Cardinals, but the Cardinals have managed 2 runs in the 8th. We have bases loaded. There's no better scoring opportunity than this. I do have Maxville, who does not have power, so I'm going to bring in my backup catcher, Dave Ricketts, to hit for him. And so let's see. He doesn't have a lot of power neither, but maybe we can get a double here and drive in a few runs and get back in this game. So this is really key. We're hitting 300 against righties, right? And he's got Clevenger in the game now.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
See if we can get a hit. 146. That's a pretty good roll. 146, and that is going to be a base hit. A base hit ground ball into right field, and that is going to score 2 runs. The runner from second is going to score automatically. So he's going to get a 2 RBI single, and he's going to cut the lead to 7-4.
Good roll, man.
And we got first and second here. I can go to third with Spezio, but with 2 outs, that's not a wise move, and he's not fast. And now I have the pitcher up. Okay, and so I have no choice, of course, but to pinch hit here. And so I'm going to bring in my best shot here, my lefty on the bench, who actually has some power. And Bobby Tolan is going to come in and hit for Labney. So Tolan is going to pinch hit. Okay. And boy, oh boy, this would be kind of incredible if he can get a hold of one. If he can get a hold of one, he would actually tie the game. Okay. But a base hit would bring us within 2. That gives us a shot. So let's see if Bobby Tolan, not that great a hitter, but a little bit of power. Left-handed here. Wind blowing in the direction that helps me. So here we go. 522, I believe that's going to be umpire, right?
Umpire.
That usually means possible wild pitch here, which you could totally see happening in this situation. Okay, so we have a possible, we don't know what's going to happen here. We're going to roll and find out, because anything can happen here. 63 is indeed a possible wild pitch. So what is your pitcher's wild pitch rating?
D.
He is a D, and we know the pass ball rating is a B. So 00, and 00 is going to be a wild pitch. Okay, and so that means that the runners are going to move up to second and third on the wild pitch. And that puts 2 runners in scoring position with Bobby Tolan up. Okay, and you're still good with everything?
I'm going to warm up a Rojo.
Okay, so Rojo is going to warm up. We got Bobby Tolan up, and let's see what happens here. This is interesting. 139. Oh, you got to be kidding me. 139 is a base hit, a ground ball into center field. That's going to score the runner from third. And the runner from second is a question mark. So this is interesting. And my runner from second is Ricketts.
Nano has a negative 1.
And Ricketts is a 1 base running. So
he's not sending him.
So if he was to try and go home, it would be like racing a turtle. so we're gonna let Lou Brock hit with first and third here, and Tolan up. I mean, and what's his name up? So I may have to make a couple of defensive changes here just in case. So I may put a pinch runner in here. So we'll bring you back and let you know what I'm doing. All right, guys. So a lot of stuff going on here. a lot of stuff. So here's what's going on. So we have first and third. We've got 5 runs in, which means I now have the tying run at first base with our leadoff hitter off, Lou Brock, and I just happened the guy that's in, Bobby Tolan, is actually pretty quick. For a backup player, he had 12 stolen bases. And we've got a pitcher that holds guys okay, but a catcher that doesn't throw people out. I think getting the tying run at second base is probably a good move here, and it's very chancy. But it's exciting. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and steal. And we're going to force him to make a decision because, remember, I do have a runner at third, which means I could potentially come home. It wouldn't be the tying run, but it would bring me within 1. Okay, so let's see what we can do if we can get any kind of a jump here. That's the first order of business. 860. That's going to be probably pretty... Now, it's only a 1 jump here, but this is going to be a good jump. Just barely. This is going to be a good jump, which means he normally is a 2 steal, but he is now going to be a 3, and then with the +1, he's going to be a 4. So we got a 4 trying to steal here. So we got a good shot. Good shot at trying to steal here. 72, 4 trying to steal. That's going to be a successful stolen base. Gets in there very easily. All right, so Tolan is going to steal second base. I didn't go home. I should have asked Paul if he was throwing through, but I kind of assumed he was. So we now have second and third with Lou Brock up. All right, and the closer trying to get warm right now.
Yeah,
you ready?
He's quickly trying to get warm.
Okay, so everybody's anxious, and we're taking a big lead.
I got to do one more batter with my close. One more batter, right?
All right. Well, let's assume yes, because it took me so long to make switches.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it didn't only take him 1 batter to get warm. Okay, Lou Brock, if he can get a hit, we likely going to tie up the game here. 975. That does not look like a hit.
Ground out to third base.
And Lou Brock is going to ground out to third base on a 5-3, and he's been having a pretty decent game, but he doesn't come through there. And so the Cardinals score 5, but are still trailing by 2, 7-5, going into the bottom of the 8th.
Record.
Okay, here we go, guys. It is the top of the 9th inning. Arroyo is in for the Yankees, and the Yankees basically made a bunch of defensive changes. We're not going to go through all of that. Strengthening the defense. Flood started off against the lefty and got a base hit. McCarver, okay hitter against lefties. He's a lefty himself. I'd like to bring in a pinch hitter, but I don't have any more catchers because I used my catcher last inning.
Stay tuned for the desk for this game, and I'll walk you through all the changes that were made.
There you go. So let's see if McCarver can come through with a hit. All right.
This has been an exciting end to this game.
898, and McCarver is batting left-handed.
898 is a double to the center field gap. All score.
Wow. So McCarver is going to come through with a double into the left center field gap. Holy mackerel. And we now have a runner at second base, and he is the tying run with Cepeda up. And that is interesting because I have a clutch hitter up here, and I would normally like to bunt a guy over here. But with a clutch hitter up, that's a little bit rough. That's a tough decision. But he's not a good bunter, so we're certainly not going to take the bat out of Cepeda's hand.
Yes, we are. I'm going to intentionally walk him.
Okay. All right, so Paul with an interesting decision because he's going to intentionally walk the go-ahead run on base. So we're going to call it the intentional base on balls. Okay, and that is going to bring Roger Maris up. However, we are likely not going to let Roger Maris hit here. Okay. We need a righty up here. And okay, so we are going to do something. We just don't know yet.
We'll be back.
Okay, nope, I already know. I'm going to pinch hit. Mike Shannon is going to hit for Roger Maris. Mike Shannon. You need to look at his card?
No.
Okay, so Mike Shannon is going to pinch hit.
Kind of wet the bed here if there's a hit.
Okay, well, actually, this is kind of an easy decision now because I'm going to try and bunt these guys into scoring position. All right? So I don't think that this is I don't think I have much of a choice here, because I've got nobody out. So let's see if we can get these guys both in scoring position. This is why I bought Mike Shannon in. He's an average bunter. That's not good, but at least he's an average bunter. Okay, so Shannon is going to try and bunt these guys over. What's your pitcher strikeout per 9?
6.5. 6.6.
6.6. Here we go. This is a 13. 6.6. This is bunted. He's a C. 13. 6.6. This is bunted in play. Okay, so far so good. All right. I know Paul doesn't use the wheel play. All right, let's see if we can get a good bunt here. 432. This is only fair on grass, but this is going to be a sacrifice successful. We got to roll 2 for this. And sacrifice successful. This one went to the pitcher, and he obviously bunted it to the correct side. So he bunted both guys over. So this is going to be a 1-3 sack bunt, 1-3, and both runners are going to move into scoring position. This is interesting. Okay, and now we have 2 chances to get these guys in. So Paul wants to take a look at the cards.
Sorry about that. Got a little excited there. Dropped the camera.
All right, so we have Javier up with 1 out and 2nd and 3rd. And let's see what happens here. So we've got the go-ahead run at 2nd, the tying run at 3rd, and we've got a guy that does strike out here and there. Not horrible.
I'm really just hoping Tom rolls on my card. I mean, he's been rolling on his card for the last 7-8 batters now. So
here we go. So let's see.
That's really what this comes down to. I had an intentional walk option here. I just didn't want to take it. I just don't want to put that many people on base here.
All right, 972.
I think it just worked.
Then you don't have the infield in, right? I know you don't like that.
No, ground ball to third base.
Routine ground ball to third base. Okay, so I have McCarver at third base, and I'm going. So you can just take the out at first and let the tying run score, or you can try and throw them out at home.
What are my percentages?
Okay, so contact play, and McCarver is a 6, so this is going to be a 7 trying to score.
And what is this bait? What are my
percentages? 0 to 68 is a safe. And then you've got, a drop throw question mark, error question mark, 70, 74. So your unequivocal outs are 75 to 96, and then after that is a couple random stuff. So 21%, and then...
I gotta go to first, yeah.
Okay. So Javier is going to come through with a 5-3 RBI. 1 RBI, and this is going to score McCarver.
What happens with the runner on second?
He's going to stay.
Okay.
He's not going to stay. He's not advancing on a guy to third. Okay. So now we have a runner at second and 2 outs with Spezio up. Okay. And Spezio does not hit lefties very well. And can we take the lead here? And it's not a good situation, so I am going to have to let Spezio hit. All right, so Spezio, here he comes. He's going to hopefully can get a hit. He only bats 167, and that's going to be a 7-13 with a righty up.
The base hit ground ball, the center field, 2 to home automatic.
Wow, he just hit an RBI single. Holy mackerel. this is one of the most insane finishes we've ever seen here.
I agree.
And we got a runner at first base now with 3 runs in. Spezio gets an RBI, 1 RBI. Okay, and right now I've got a pretty good pitcher in there, and I am going to get somebody else warm just in case. And who is my closer here? And that's going to be, I think, Willis. And I'm going to get Willis warm also. Well, Homer's in. Willis is going to get warm. Okay. And now we have Maxville up. No, it's not Maxville. It's Gagliano. Gagliano is up. All right. So Gagliano up with a runner at first. Here we go. 216, terrible hitter, so that's usually a good roll, but probably not in this case. But guess what? He walked. He walks. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Because that's going to put first and second. And that brings my pitcher up, interestingly enough. Homer. So let me take a look at your hitters coming up here.
Oh, this is like the top of the lineup is after that.
Okay. So top of the lineup.
It's 8-9-1.
And my pitcher here is Homer. He is a 6F. I need to leave him in. I believe I need to leave him, or kind of put Willis in. Well, you've got top of the lineup, Richardson. Let me just take a quick look again. I want to make sure that I'm not screwing this up. Boyer, right-hander, and you got more righties, and Kubik, and you got your power guys up. So I could pinch hit here. Could pinch hit here, but I don't have much on the bench that's going to happen here. So I'm probably better off. I'm going to let my pitcher hit. All right, so I need the 6F card. All right, so with a 1-run lead, we're going to let our pitcher hit. Okay.
He's a 190 hitter.
190 hitter. And 697. He is batting righty.
High fly out to right field.
All right, so this is going to be a high fly out to right field, but not before somehow the Cardinals score 3 runs and take an 8-7 lead. And the Yankees will be coming up in the bottom of the 9th. All right, guys, so we're going to let you watch the whole 9th inning of this exciting comeback by the 67 Cardinals, who are allowed clinging to an 8-7 lead, and the Yankees are going to try and score in the bottom of the 9th. We're going to bring you in and let you watch the whole bottom of the 9th here. Ron Willis is in, the closer. Clete Boyer up. And that's a 206. We have a righty against a righty.
206 a walk.
And he's going to walk him. Let's see, Willis does not have any ratings anyway, so we're going to start off with a walk, and boy, oh boy, here we go. This is interesting. And now the pitcher up. And we are, here we go. We are going to get Larry Jaster in the bullpen up. Just in case.
I'm gonna sack. I was gonna bring a pinch hitter in, but I'm not now. Gonna sack bunt.
Okay, so we have a sack bunt attempt. We are playing some old school baseball here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paul's gonna make a sack bunt attempt. Arroyo was what kind of bunter?
As soon as I find them, I'll let you know. Bunting is a C.
Okay, so he's an average bunter. Willis's strikeouts per 9 innings is 4.7. Okay, so you're going to roll 2. 20. 4.2, that means that he bunted it in play. All right. And now you're going to roll 3. 644 with a fair bunter, and that is going to be a sacrifice successful. Just going to roll one and see who fielded this. Okay, and this is fielded by the pitcher. Doesn't have a play at second, or at least feels he doesn't. So this is going to be a sac bunt. 1-3. That's going to bring the runner to second base with Bobby Richardson up and 1 out. 9:32, and this is Willis, and Richardson's right-handed, correct?
Yes.
So this is going to be a high fly out to center field.
Anything in the clutch?
No,
Okay.
not that low. I will look for that because he's not good in the jam. Okay, so this is going to be a high fly out to center field, and now with 2 outs, it's going to all be up to Kubik. Tony Kubik. And look at this. We have a pretty good roll here.
160. 160 is a base hit. 2 to home automatic. Ground ball
We got a base hit.
to left field. Right field, sorry.
We got a base hit into right field. That's going to score the runner automatically and tie the game. And boy, oh boy, do we have an exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting game. Okay, and with the runner on here and Mickey Mantle, who is just crushing the ball, that's going to be it for Willis. And we're going to bring in Larry Jaster. Larry Jaster is going to come in, the lefty. Just make Mantle hit from the other side. And we're going to bring you back. We're going to do a little housekeeping here. A lot of stuff. This book is going to be a mess when we take a picture of it. But we got a tie game, and we have a shot at having our first tournament extra inning game if we can get Mantle out. All right, guys. So we now have Jaster, the lefty, in, and Mantle, who is 3 for 4 with a triple and 2 homers. Let's see if Mantle can come through again. This is a 743. Mantle is now batting right-handed, and this is going to be, you're not going to believe it, folks, this is a deep drive.
All right.
This is a deep drive. Okay, this is insane. So can Mantle get this ball out of the park or at least get it to drop? We got the wind with him, but he's batting right-handed. No, the wind's going to be against him. He's batting right-handed now.
This might be the most important role, and we're not talking about the distance of the home run. We're talking about the direction.
The direction is going to be key. That's actually interesting because is he a righty pull here?
He's a pull.
He is a righty pull. Guess what? This is right down the left field line, but it might be foul. It might be foul. Let's see. He's going to roll one and see if it stays fair. It's going to stay fair.
Right,
this ball is going to stay fair. He is going to lose 30 feet on the distance, and the right field line, the left field line.
We're playing in the Petco San Diego.
We are in San Diego, and the left field line is rather deep, but it's doable.
Deep?
Well, it's deep for the left field line. The fence is at 334, but we're going to lose 30 feet because this wind is howling. Howling. He needs a big roll. And that is not going to do it. A 0-5 is going to only go about 300 feet. So this is going to actually just be a long fly out to left field. Long fly out to left field. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the tournament, we are going to extra innings. We'll be back. So I don't know what you mean by cutting you some slack, but as far as who's warmed up,
There's nobody warmed up. I didn't warm up anybody.
yeah, no, that's well, we're gonna assume he's warm with the hectic inning. You know what I mean? That's one of the good things about doing a gentleman's rule. Okay.
Things are happening too fast. I need like
Yeah.
I need like a co-manager.
I know. Tell me about it.
Okay, Renif is a long guy. Daly's a starter. Sheldon's a starter.
Okay, I'm not really sure how to do this.
Turkey. Terry?
We'll have to tape this in here. So I'm gonna need 2 of them. I'm gonna need to take 2 of them. You'll have to figure out how to tape these on here. Okay?
That's fair.
You know, we'll tape them and fold them. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
One for one side, one for the other.
Alright, so I'm bringing in Renif.
Okay. Alright. Figure all of this stuff out here. Holy mackerel. This is insane. Not only is it an extra inning game, it's an extra inning game we've already used 1 million pitchers.
You have, this is my 4th pitcher.
Alright, so what is this, like a 4-hour game? Who are you bringing in?
Renif.
Renif?
R-E-N-I-F-F. Hal Renif.
R-E-N-I-F-F. He's going to pitch. He's going in the pitcher's spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Arroyo, he pitched to how many batters? Did I not figure this one out? Okay, so cleavage.
Why is the camera on? Okay, everyone. We have entered dangerous ground. I got that right? Yeah. We're going to enter in dangerous ground. Extra innings is our first extra inning game ever in the history of Long Island and Florida. Tom's got a runner on first with 1 out. So here we are. You ready to roll the dice, my friend?
Here we go.
We got our extra inning pages in the scorebook. We are so prepared for this moment.
Yeah, okay, this is a mess, this book. Look at this thing. Holy mackerel. Hey, look at all the pitching changes here. Okay?
Don't look.
Okay.
Don't look directly at the sun.
Okay. If we go to the 11th, I got to use a ghost runner. I'm going to have a lot of like arrows of this thing. Okay. Here we go. So we got Kurt Flood on, and we got Tim McCarver up. Okay.
That's exactly why we're playing this game, so we can figure out what Tom does in the scorebook with a ghost runner.
Exactly. Here we go. All right, McCarver is up. Okay, and that's going to be a 9-12 with a lefty up.
9-20, a 9-12. A 9-12 is a walk.
And McCarver is going to walk, and that's going to get interesting.
And just so you guys know what our rules are for Florida, so the 10th inning we play straight, and then the 11th inning we do the ghost runner.
Exactly. You do have to end the game, but we wanted to play at least 1 extra inning of normal, so we made this rule prior. This rule was made 8 months ago when we started the first tournament.
Yes.
Okay, and this is the first time we're using it. Okay, so Cepeda is up, and we have a clutch situation, and no jam here, and so we are going to swing away. Cardinals trying to score in the 10th. First and second, 1 out. Orlando Cepeda up. And that's going to be a 405. 405 is going to be a routine ground out to shortstop. Cepeda is a 6 base running. We know that you have Richardson in. That's got a great pivot. Correct?
They both have pivot. Yeah.
They both have a great pivot, so that's going to reduce Cepeda's speed. So we need to roll a 0, 1, or 2 to beat out the double play. All right, here we go. And it's a 3, so they barely get him. And that's going to be a double play to any inning. Nice play by the combination, and without the pivot, he's safe. So the pivot of Richardson here, Richardson's your second baseman.
Correct.
The pivot of Richardson allows the Yankees to turn the 6-4-3 double play as the Cardinals were threatening, but 10th inning, they do not score, and now here come the Yankees.
As far as content creators, me and Tom are at the tops of this game right now, as in the bottom of the 10th inning, Elston Howard has hit a possible home run. We're going to roll for direction with 1 out.
Okay.
67.
So 67, and he's a righty spray hitter, correct?
Yes.
So this is a righty spray, 67. This is going to be to dead center field. But because it's a possible home run, he's getting 40 on his roll. So here we go to dead center field. And this is going to be a 66 with a B. A 66 with a B.
This is going to be borderline.
And this is going to go 360 feet. And 360 feet is going to be a long fly out. This is going to be a long fly out. So he gives it a nice ride. Elston Howard gives it a nice ride, but it's a long fly out, just shy of the warning track. And now we have 2 outs.
If I lose this game, it's definitely the manager's fault.
And this is Chokron, right?
This is Chokron, right?
And it's a 100, which is a possible error, right?
100 is a possible error.
Possible error? We don't want to be making errors right now. Possible error on my left fielder, okay? And my left fielder in this game is Lou Brock, and he's only a 25. And 21. That might be just high enough. Just high enough. Because he's pretty bad out there. But as far as, would you roll 21?
21.
And he's a 25. 25 and 21. And this is going to be a double into the gap, and Lou Brock is going to overrun the ball and allow an extra base. So this is a double and a 1 base error, so he's going to be on third base.
Wow.
So Chokron is going to get a double, credit for a double, and then we got an E7 allowing him to go to third. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So I'm going to take a look at the cards here and see what we got. Okay. So we got Blanchard up. Okay. We got the lefty in. Okay. And Blanchard is certainly not a good hitter against lefties. So we unless Paul pinch hits, we're certainly going to pitch to him.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of options on the bench here.
All right. So we got a 174 hitter against lefties. And Paul's going to roll, and we got to hope that we can get this guy out. We're runner at third base. This is going to be an 873 against a righty. An 873 against a lefty is going to be a slow ground out to first base. So pitcher's going to cover. We're going to get the out here. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to the 11th, and we're introducing the ghost runner.
Okay, Orlando Cepeda is running
He's
on
in
second, and he's the ghost runner for this 11th inning. Tom has decided to sack bunt.
I am going to sack, and your pitcher's strikeout per 9 is what?
4.2.
We got a 4.2, 63. That sounds pretty normal. This is only a fair bunter, but that's going to be bunted in play. Okay, those nice middle numbers are usually fine. Okay, and now we like low numbers here. Low numbers is good. And that's going to be very easily sacrifice successful. Let's see where he bunted it. He bunted it to third base, which is exactly where you're supposed to bunt when you want to sack a guy to third. And so Cepeda is going to go to third on the sack bunt. So this is going to be sack bunt, 5-3. And now we have Javier up. Okay, and does Javier strike out? We got a righty in, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we got a righty in. Okay, Javier is up. Okay, and we are going to swing away. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 6:32, and this is a. I should have asked. Is your infield in?
Yeah.
So your infield is in.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have the contact play on. 6:32. Okay, here we go. What do we got?
Hard ground out to. Is he lefty or righty?
He is right-handed.
Hard ground out to shortstop.
Okay, so here's what's interesting now. Because the infield in, hard ground outs sometimes are going to go through now. And this is exactly why Paul doesn't like to play the infield in. So now we have not used this chart in quite some time. We got to go to the infield in, hard ground out chart. Okay. So All we have to do is find it.
Tom has a chart for that.
We have not
just like the medical doctor has a medication for everything. Tom has a chart for everything.
If I could find it.
If you can find it.
All right, here it is.
You have a nice organized book
Routine
here.
ground ball with, here it is. Hard ground ball with infield in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's what we got to do. Roll 2 dice and refer to John. Add 10 dice roll for first or third baseman. So where's the hard ground ball?
Shortstop.
Hard ground ball to shortstop. Okay. And what's the shortstop's range?
Shortstop's range.
This is really key.
It's Quebec. He's a B+.
Okay, so we have a B+ here. Okay. And we're going to roll 2. 85. And guess what? It got through. High numbers are through. So it got through because he was in. Ball through for a hit. Same rules as line drive single for runner advancement. So it's through for a hit. And the runner is at third, so he's actually going to score automatically. And you have to play the infield in there, but this is the penalty for playing him in. So this is going to be a hard ground ball right through for a hit. This is a base hit. It's basically like it went through on the range chart.
Yeah, should have never.
You have to. What are you going to do? You have to play the infield in there.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have a choice. I don't see you have a choice. All right, so now Javier gets a hit, and now we have Spezio up.
All right, we'll see how big that play is. I mean, I'm just a firm believer in normal infield, and
Paul definitely does not do it until the game is on the line. I don't like to do it neither, but I will do it more often than him. And the poor guy, the one time he does it where he has to, it burns him.
Yep.
Because it would have been a ground out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the Yankees could.
Yankees could. If your infield wasn't in, I would have tried to score, and then we would have had to play at the plate. So, you pick your poison, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So, all right, here we go. So, Spezio, 677.
Righty, lefty.
He is a righty.
677 is a soft ground out to shortstop.
So this is going to be a soft ground out to shortstop. So this is going to be a 6-3, and the runner is going to advance to second on a soft ground out.
It's a slow grounder. Okay.
And that puts a runner at second and 2 outs with Gagliano up. Okay. Just so you know, the pitcher is up next, so you got to decide if you're going to pitch to Gagliano.
We see Gagliano's card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Okay. Pitching to Gagliano. Can't say I blame him. 924, and this is a righty.
High fly out to center field.
So this is going to be a high fly out to center. This is going to be an F8. The Cardinals are going to bring 1 run in with the sac bunt and manufacturing a run, getting a base hit to go through the hole. And so now the Yankees, again, are down 1, but they are going to have a runner at second base as well. So their odds of scoring are certainly not bad. And looks like Boyer is going to be the ghost runner. No, it's not Boyer. I'm sorry. It's Blanchard. Blanchard is going to be the ghost runner. Okay.
What a great ghost runner I have here.
Okay.
Should I pinch it? Should I pinch it? Well, I'm not pinch it for Boyer. But
All right. You going to bunt or are you going to roll? You're going to play normal. Play it straight.
Yeah, I'll sack bunt.
Okay, so we're going to have a sack bunt attempt. What's Boyer's bunting?
He is a... Where's his bunting?
Should be...
Oh,
he's a D.
A D,
So he's
okay.
bad. He's poor. That doesn't mean that he won't
Yeah,
get it done.
I don't think that has any effect on...
Well, it does. It makes it
A
hard
little
to
bit,
sack
a
bunt,
little
but it's not like detrimental.
Yeah, it's not
it's not horrible. All right, so I'm going to put the wheel play on
Okay.
just to give myself a shot. Okay, so strikeout per 9 is going to be 5.1. So go ahead. You're going to roll 2. All right, 55. 55. That's a pretty good roll for a poor. What did I say? It was 5.2.
Mm-hmm.
55 is going to be bunted in play, just enough.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now you've got. Go ahead. You're going to roll 3. 467, and that is going to be a sacrifice successful. Roll 2, just to see who fielded it. Okay, 51, and that's going to be fielded by the third baseman. Okay, exactly what you're supposed to do. All right, so we got a sack bunt. 5-3, almost exactly what I did. Runner at third, and I can afford to keep the infield back if I want to. And you've got the pitcher up.
Yeah. I'm gonna pinch hit for the pitcher. Let's see, I have a 240D, a 230F, and a 239B. Alright, I'm gonna pinch hit Bob Serve. This is gonna be Bob Serve.
Serve.
CRV.
CERV. Pinch hitter. Okay. And then you have Richardson up next, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna warm up Coach.
All right, let me take a look at Richardson's card. Oh yeah, we don't want him hitting. We got to cut down this run. All right, I'm gonna play the infield then. What is Blanchard's speed?
He's a 2.
Ooh, a 2. A 2, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's a 2. I don't think I need to. He's really slow. Let me see. Hard ground out, he ain't scoring. I know that. But let's see what it would be on a. This is our rules here.
We're gonna come back.
Okay, guy, we got a super slow runner on base, and so I can afford to play the infield back here, infield normal, because it's going to be tough for, this guy to score even on a routine ground ball. So I'm going to play him back with a runner at third and hope we can get an out.
268. You still got the lefty in?
Yes.
268 is a strikeout.
Okay. So we're going to get a strikeout here, and now we have Richardson up against the lefty, and Richardson we know is clutch, and let's see what he does here. 9-12, and this is probably going to be a walk, and it is a walk, and that makes things interesting. I think we were pitching around them anyway, and now we have first and third with 2 outs. Can it get any more exciting than this? The go-ahead run at third, or the winning run at first, and the tying run at third with Tony Kubik up. Okay, here we go. 859 batting lefty is going to be a high fly out to right field. That is going to end this incredible game. Holy mackerel, and the Cardinals win a close, tight one, 9-8 in 11 innings.
What a great game that was.